Hello and welcome to session 9 of GED Advanced Graphs and Functions. Intercepts are not just algebra points. In real problems, they tell a story. The y-intercept is often a starting amount, and the x-intercept is often a finishing time or a break-even point. Today we read that story and we check whether an answer even makes sense. Let's give the y-intercept meaning. It is the output when the input is 0. In other words, the value at the very start. If x is time, the y-intercept is the amount at time 0. A savings account might start at $50. A road trip might start at 0 miles. The y-intercept is where the story begins. The x-intercept has meaning too. It is the input when the output is 0. That often marks an ending or a milestone. A candle burns out, a battery dies, a loan is paid off, or a tank runs empty. So ask, what does it mean here for y to reach 0? That moment is the x-intercept. Let's read a real graph. A candle's height is h equals 10 minus 2t, where t is hours and h is inches. First, the y-intercept. At t equals 0, h equals 10, so the candle starts at 10 inches tall. Now the x-intercept. Set h to 0. 0 equals 10 minus 2t, so 2t equals 10 and t equals 5. The candle reaches 0 height after 5 hours. On the GED, finding the number is only half the job. You must say what it means. It is not enough to write t equals 5. The full answer is, the candle burns out after 5 hours. Always translate the intercept back into the story, using the units and the situation. That sentence is what earns the point. Real situations set limits. Time cannot be negative. A candle's height cannot drop below 0. The number of people must be a whole number, not a fraction. So before you accept an answer, ask whether the input and output are even possible. This reasonable range is called the domain of the situation. One very common x-intercept is the break-even point. Imagine profit that starts negative because of a setup cost, then climbs as you sell. The x-intercept is where profit equals 0, the exact moment costs are covered and you start to gain. Spotting break-even is a favorite GED application of the x-intercept. 3 traps. First, do not report an intercept as a bare number. Give its meaning in context. Second, do not accept a negative input when it is impossible, like negative time. Third, do not confuse the starting value, the intercept, with the rate, the slope. Read the situation carefully. Let's lock it in. The y-intercept is the starting value at x equals 0. The x-intercept is where the output reaches 0. Often an ending or a break-even point. Always interpret the number in words and check that it is reasonable. Intercepts turn equations into real stories. Wonderful work today. You can now read intercepts as real-world stories and check that they make sense. Your mastery check is the 10 practice questions for this session. For each one, find the intercept, then write one sentence saying what it means. To read the full lesson notes and practice more GED graphs and functions questions, visit the course page at www.bridgetoexam.com. I will see you in session 10, where we compare parallel and perpendicular lines. Keep going. You are doing great.